Sometimes when women and children are trying to escape a domestic violence situation, the only thing that they can take with them or even think to take with them are the clothes on their backs. Today we're sitting down with a woman that's going to help make that process a lot easier. I like to showcase people that are in the community and also organizations that are helping people who has faced traumatic experience. The things that we learned today were pretty easy. Would you say so?
Yes.
It wasn't easy on you because I kicked his butt, but 1 in every 3 women and 1 in every 4 men will experience domestic violence in their lifetime. Today we're here at Scottsdale Police Department with Detective Van Weldy, and he's going to talk to us about some of the programs that they have here as well as some safety tips.
It's real slow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you hear my wrist pop?
Yeah. When we were doing ours, my elbow popped.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Monica still has us in our house, you guys. We have not left Monica's house. And anyone can have it. Any women. It's more geared towards women. So if you're a woman out there, it's completely free. It's ad-free. Definitely get it. Visit the link down below if you want to find it online, or if you want to go to the App Store, please visit there as well. Today we are at Mama's house.
Mama's house. Welcome.
We are at Mama's house right now, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how this all came about, what's the passion behind it, what she's trying to get across to the women that are coming and staying at Mama's house. In Hollywood right now, in film and entertainment, domestic violence is so pivotal. It's so important, and it's coming to light more now than it was before.
Right.
Why now is it important? Let's definitely get the message out there, you guys. All right, fantastic. Thank you again for coming on the show today. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into my special report. My name is Brittany Clark. Back to you guys in the studio. Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Clark, and thank you for tuning in to my special report brought to you by Crises. During my special reports, I like to showcase people that are in the community and also organizations that are helping people who has faced traumatic experiences. Today I have with me Devin Carter. She's a woman of many different hats. She's a personal trainer, she's a mother, but one thing that a lot of people may not know about her is that she's also dealt with domestic violence herself. Today, Deb is going to talk to us about some of her experiences and then also some different practices that she uses daily in the comfort of her own home to kind of get through this process. Well, you know what? This is very special and near and dear to my heart because Devin is actually a friend of mine, but it's also her very first time coming out on camera about her experiences with domestic violence, right? Right. So Devin, do you want to go ahead and get started and tell us a little bit about how that started?
Definitely. The domestic violence first stemmed from my marriage, and I got out of that, and it drained over into my next relationship afterwards. And so it's just, I knew that there was something that had to be done. I knew there's something that I needed to do, so this wouldn't be a repetitive thing in every relationship in my life that I, would have.
Right. And I know you talk about domestic violence, and I know this is very sensitive to you, and it's a very sensitive topic and subject to anyone. But can you talk about some of the examples of domestic violence that you went through?
It was just unhealthy, and so I knew there was verbal, emotional, and mental.
You said because you experienced that in your first relationship and you didn't seek any help, in your next relationship it kind of followed you, right?
It actually did. What I thought was healthy, there were patterns, there were behaviors and habits that I found popping up in this new relationship, and that really was like a wake-up call.
Okay, yeah, and a lot of people experience that, Was it hard? I know you also have children. Was it hard to kind of keep your poker face on, stay that mother, stay that strong figure in their lives without showing them and having it affect their lives as well?
Definitely, and I would say that I probably mastered the poker face, because I have 2 daughters and I didn't want them to see anything that I was experiencing. So it was a mental suffering that I was experiencing, and so it just got to a point where even if I thought I was masking it, it really wasn't, because I found myself being more irritated, and then it would pour on to them.
Right, exactly. So when did you know that it was time for you to do something different, get out of the relationship and start doing things to kind of get back to Devin?
That's a great question, Brittany, because it wasn't cookie cutter. It was definitely one moment. I was in the last argument that I had in that relationship. I just knew it didn't feel right. I felt like I was on the brink of insanity. I had to pinch myself, like, is this really happening again? And that moment, I was just like, red flags just came from nowhere. Because I was about to take steps that would really cause me more harm if I didn't stop that.
I know that you had mentioned before there are some practices that you do daily in the comfort of your own home, and these are things that you guys can do at home as well. So kind of break down what those three are.
Definitely. These things literally saved my life. I would say prayer, having a close relationship with something of a higher power than yourself, where you feel vulnerable, where you could just say everything that you feel and know that it's a safe place. And in the comfort of your own home, that's your tranquility. Second is yoga. I didn't know anything about yoga. I was able to get on the internet and find different poses. Being in the fitness industry, I had access to classes locally. So I would try one and go home and try it myself. So those two things.
So those are the two things. So, and I want everyone back home to know that, or wherever you are right now, that the first and foremost, the first thing to do if you're in a domestic violence situation or crisis situation, the first thing that you guys need to do is seek help. Okay, and once you get to that healthy part where you're stable and you're able to then start focusing on getting back to yourself, then these are those practices that you can do to kind of get back to your regular self, get back to that happy place. Devin, I want to say thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story with us for the first time on Crises. I'm so happy that you're here. Now, if people want to follow you, where can they go?
Definitely. They can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Divine Fitness, DAVINE, and divinefitness.com.